Another one in the books, just that fast. We 5 validation cards in. Big salute and shout out to everybody that came out and supported this Saturday, everybody that's copping the pay-per-view. But I'm going to give y'all a quick recap on what went down this past Saturday. Let's talk about it. The main event, Verb versus Godiva, went down on Validation 5 RBE small room event. Y'all got what y'all expected. Everybody thought it was going to be disrespectful as shit. Yeah, y'all are hearing about the third round. Verb, a lot of disrespectful shit in his third. Bonnie, she did some disrespectful shit that no man wants to stand in front of. Look, man, cop the pay-per-view if you haven't seen it for yourself. Big shout out to Mickey Fax for hosting. Verb battling a female. I feel like that shit has been on the radar for like a year and a half. I think the first time I ever heard Verb talking shit about the ladies, just going in on female battlers, I think it was on the War Report, you know what I'm saying, a while ago. And ever since then, motherfuckers been looking forward to Verb battling a female. Shout out to Verb, we've been chopping it up, touching base all year. It was time to get him back to RBE. Shout out to Bonnie, we was talking about some other stuff going on, and it was just like the schedules, the time worked out. We put it together.
I didn't even do this for the big check. I came here to get dick checked. So it shows up. Let's see if Bonnie can pass the fish test.
Bonnie had Showtime as well. You know what I mean? If y'all cop that pay-per-view, make sure y'all give us y'all feedback. Can't wait to see both of them back on RBE for some more crazy shit. Yo, JC versus Craig Lamar. It's my personal favorite validation battle. Mind you, we had 5 validation events already. We got some shit on the validation series. Like some of my favorites, you gotta think about Moneybags versus Cyborg. You gotta think about Showa versus Jay. Got some crazy. Yo, Rosenberg Royal versus Heavy Half is a sick validation battle too. That's slept on. I'm getting the feedback on my Twitter. Everybody's calling that shit fire. Trust me. That battle alone is your money's worth. Is JC in your top 10 of all time? He's in my personal top 10. This nigga JC consistently shows up with classic rounds to every fucking battle. He's got one of the best battles of all time under his belt. This motherfucker JC. Well, let me explain something to y'all. I know a lot of people said JC 3-0 when the battle was announced. We don't book battles that we foresee 3-0s. And you can still get on the RBE stage and get 30. Don't get it twisted. Shit happens. But we didn't look at JC versus Craig Lamar and say, yo, you want to know what? Craig Lamar is about to get embarrassed. Nah. If you've been watching Craig Lamar, watch his matchups versus Chef Trez versus B Magic, then you knew what to expect with this match. Nothing less than just a crazy ass back and forth. And that's what we got. The thing about Craig Lamar too is he sounds like nobody. His delivery, his voice, he's creative, he's got a lot of charisma. I mean, y'all saw that in the trailer. You know what I mean? A lot of people were saying, yo, what's up with Craig in the trailer? He bugging. But he brings that type of shit to the stage. He's doing shit that nobody is doing. He's doing setups and he's pulling in his creative punches and the way he goes about shit. Y'all see the Mortal Kombat shit in the trailer.
I'm too clean. Knuckle up. See my moon swings. I have every nigga in your crew lean. Buckled up. I study my combats in Mortal Kombat. So no swing. I study my combats in Mortal Kombat. So no swing. Fuck is up. Cause after this 2 piece, I'm coming back with a whoopsie.
Also want to send a big salute and shout out to the homie Mr. Mills for holding down the fans. He was in the building this past Saturday. He dropped some of his rounds. We recorded it, we shot it. We're going to drop that for y'all, so make sure y'all keep an eye on the channel. He has some shit on deck. So we didn't leave without hearing what Mills was coming with. We're going to make sure that we bless y'all with that too. Xcel versus Floss the Boss. We knew this was going to be a style clash. Turned out to be a sick battle. I need the feedback on this battle. I want to know who y'all got winning. In the building, it felt close. I'm going to keep it real. Xcel, man, he's not a slouch by any means necessary. Bar for bar, line for line. Everybody know what his pen does. Big shout out and salute to Xcel for bringing 3 crazy rounds. He's got one of the best battles of 2016 versus Loso, and he carried some of that energy straight into this match right here. So I definitely want y'all feedback when y'all see this battle. Floss the Boss, flat out, he's arrived. When y'all see his performance versus Xcel, y'all gonna say, okay, now we understand why RBE keeps bringing this man back and presenting him to the fans. Now we know why he's getting booked on RBE. 3 cards straight. Floss got crazy performance. He's got a lot of energy. The man definitely got bars. But another thing that makes him stand apart sometimes is he's got huge setups. We put an example of that in the trailer. Check this out right here.
I had a conversation with myself. I said to myself, I had a conversation with myself. I said to myself, myself said, I said, okay, that was weird, but look, I ain't doing no Xcel flips. Myself said, I said, okay, but look, I ain't doing no Xcel flips, cause every time somebody do an Xcel flips. Myself said, I know what y'all thinking. This nigga crazy. He can't be stable. Same shit I was thinking. So I looked to the left and realized it was my cell phone vibrating on the table. You gotta say shit like, hold it down. You gotta say shit like that to get done tomorrow. Oh, you'll never be on Smack again. He can't say shit like that.
If you're out the loop, 1SK stands for one shot kill. It's RBE's new battles. 1 round unlimited for new up and comers to come get a shot, come show the fans what they got, show RBE what they got. If you check the trailer out, matter of fact, we got some teaser footage in there. We had 2 that went down, but the one that y'all seeing in the trailer is Ish Moolah versus Jay Moore. Intense battle. We added that battle to the pay-per-view for y'all too, so make sure y'all check that out. Want to send a shout out to Flip Da God for being in the building. We know that your opponent couldn't make it, but prayers out to Brazi. We heard about your unfortunate news. Hold your head, homie. And from the RBE family, prayers is definitely out to you. Let's close this out. Once again, big shout out and salute to everybody that was in the building for Validation 5 this past Saturday. Oh yeah, shout out to everybody that threw something on the boombox. If you was at Blood, Sweat, and Tears 4, you know what the boombox is. We take a collection for the homie Adi Boom. Everything that ends up in that box, we send to the homie for his commissary to put on his books. So shout out to everybody that threw something in the box to hold homie down, you know what I'm saying? He already got that money, it was already sent to him this morning. Shout out to the battlers, everybody that touched the stage. Got a lot of shit coming up on the channel, so keep your eyes tuned along with trailers, battles. You know how it goes, the movement.
My flow hard, knock you out your sneakers. No charge, I could not be cheaper. Though I'm a star, I am not a diva. I'm going far, I am not a cheater. I play the game right, I don't act so much, spell my name right. Think you brave till your name's on the gravesite. My 16s get a stage life. Bone crusher, I ain't never scared. I'm strapped up like Metal Gear. Another man I will never fear. I work hard, blood, sweat, and tears. It ain't fair, please. I beat up the beat and make the snare bleed. No sudden moves, don't you dare breathe. ARP, I'm a rare breed. Shout out to Shotta too.